Good afternoon. I'm New Hampshire Attorney General John Formella, and I'm joined here today by Manchester Police Chief Alan Aldenberg and the team from the Manchester Police Department and members of my office. We're here today to provide a further update regarding the ongoing investigation into the 2019 murder of Harmony Montgomery. As you'll recall, back in January, we announced that 5-year-old Harmony likely disappeared sometime between November 28th and December 10th of 2019.
They find her?
In August of this year, after almost 8 months of investigative work undertaken by the Manchester Police Department, the Attorney General's Office, the U.S. Marshals Service, the FBI, and other law enforcement partners, we announced that we had concluded that 5-year-old Harmony was murdered in Manchester in early December of 2019. This conclusion was based on multiple sources of investigative information, including biological evidence. Since August, the Manchester Police Department, the Attorney General's Office, and our other law enforcement partners have continued to investigate this case in an effort to seek answers and justice for Harmony. Today, we are announcing another major step.
This little girl had black eyes.
Earlier this morning, Adam Montgomery was arrested for the murder of Harmony Montgomery in 2019 and other related charges. Specifically, Mr. Montgomery has been charged with the following 4 crimes.
Oh, God.
Second-degree murder for recklessly causing the death of Harmony Montgomery, a person under 13 years of age.
Wow, severe
under
neglect.
Circumstances manifesting an extreme indifference to the value of human life. By repeatedly striking Harmony
oh, God.
in the head with a closed fist in Manchester on or about December 7th, 2019. Falsifying physical evidence for purposely altering, destroying, concealing, or removing the body of Harmony Montgomery with a purpose to impair its verity or availability in an official proceeding or investigation in Manchester between approximately December 7th, 2019 and March 4th, 2020. Abuse of corpse for purposefully and unlawfully removing, concealing, or destroying the corpse of Harmony Montgomery or any part thereof in Manchester between approximately December 7th, 2019 and March 4th, 2020.
Oh my God.
And tampering with witnesses or informants for purposely attempting to induce or otherwise cause Kayla Montgomery to testify or inform falsely in Manchester between approximately December 7th, 2019.
This guy just told you Kayla knew.
2022.
I don't know who Kayla is, but
Mr.
she knew.
Montgomery is expected to be arraigned on these charges in Hillsborough County Superior Court, Northern District in Manchester tomorrow, October 25th, 2022. While today's arrest is a major step in this investigation, there is much work to come. The charges and allegations against Adam Montgomery are merely accusations, and he is presumed innocent until proven guilty.
Well,
that said, today I do want to again express my deepest sympathies to Harmony's
if
family,
it walks like a duck,
friends,
it's a duck.
and loved ones. We understand that today's news,
But okay,
while significant for purposes
go ahead.
of this investigation, is yet another difficult moment for those who loved Harmony and those who have followed this case. Our hearts go out especially to Harmony's family. My office will continue to provide whatever assistance we can through our Office of Victim Witness Assistance as they deal with these difficult moments. In a moment, I'm going to turn it over to Manchester Police Chief Alan Aldenberg, but once again, before I do, I want to extend my sincere thanks.
Okay, so really quickly, everybody in America understands the innocent until proven guilty part, but there is this matter of the public, and the public is never wrong, regardless of whether the outcome is different than what we believe. So don't believe the hype and stay alert.
To the chief and the entire team at the Manchester Police Department for the time and dedication and professionalism that they put into this case.
I feel for these people because
for justice.
They still have to pursue justice. And at the end of the day, this guy has to be proven guilty. So while we as the public know that as parents, we must protect our children, there are some people out there that don't do that and do the exact opposite. Correct?
On behalf of Harmony and those who knew and loved her. Chief.
This is the controversy behind all of it, and every single time, every last time, right?
Good afternoon. I'm Mount Aldenburg, the Chief of Police for the Manchester Police Department.
Every
morning,
last
at
fucking
10:30
time.
a.m., Adam Montgomery was transported to the Manchester Police Department. He was booked in on the charges of second-degree murder, falsifying physical evidence, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with a witness. The booking process was completed without incident.
I'm shaking. It could be the cold, though, because it's kind of cold out.
Although we were all pleased that we were able to bring forth these charges, they are of no solace to myself,
correct,
the detectives behind me,
yeah, correct,
who have worked tirelessly on this investigation, and more importantly, they bring no solace to the loved ones of Harmony Montgomery and her family and friends. Again, I want to take a moment to publicly thank the detectives and the New Hampshire Attorney General's Office for their unwavering commitment and devotion to this investigation. Specifically behind me, in no particular order, Captain Sean Layton.
He Captain looks Matt devastated.
Detective Jack Dunleavy.
Like
Detective
he saw
Riley,
something
Detective Max Rayhill.
He's never seen
Billy
before.
Tufts, a couple more in the back of the room. Lieutenant Georgioulis, Lieutenant.
Could be his face, though.
Detective Davenport and Detective Cosmic as well. Many people have sought justice for Harmony, and they are unmatched in their tenacity and their professionalism. Every single one of you has been the voice of Harmony in seeking justice for her. Said I wasn't going to do it. Has been your single motivation and number one priority for the past 10 months. I also want to thank your families who've also been hot.
Look at this picture of this child. What do you see? You see these enormously black spots or darker pigmentation spots underneath her eyes. Do you see that? Wow, that's just devastating.
Had to endure the long hours, missed family events, and all the sadness that this investigation has brought. As I have before, I want to personally acknowledge Senior Assistant Attorney General Jesse O'Neill and Benegatti. These two gentlemen are steady, professional, compassionate, and the ultimate pursuers of justice for Harmony. I'm certain that the charges that we have brought forward today will garner additional discussion, speculation, and undoubtedly will elicit a wide range of emotions from the public. I ask that in memory of Harmony, that we all make every effort to do something nice for a child today. I know of no other way.
I don't know why he would say that, considering the circumstances. This is not something that you should be telling the public or the general population of people to do. I mean, sure, be nice to kids, but don't go out of your way to seek them. You know what I mean? If you've got no business around children, then you shouldn't be around them. I mean, right? We're all adults here. Let's adult.
I know of no other way to respect and honor this innocent and defenseless child than to extend an act of kindness to another child in her memory. Just take a few moments out of your day to say something nice to a child. Give him or her a hug, some special words of encouragement. Give them
Again, I disagree. Unless you have some kind of, a special bond with the children that are in your vicinity or in your immediate family. Yeah, that's what the fuck is he saying?
An extra hug, or just simply tell them that you love them and that you'll always protect them. I want to emphasize that our work is not finished.
That's not your job, sir, respectfully.
The gentleman with me today will not stop until this case is brought to the appropriate resolution.
Sometimes the wrong people are listening, and this is the thing, okay? I don't know. Kids are a touchy subject for me personally because I had a child at 16. My son's 35 and he has no kids. Therefore, there are no grandchildren in my life. Well, presumably. And yeah, I disagree with what he's saying. Stick to your freaking job. Stop trying to score points with the public. That's not your job.
As always, I encourage members of the public to continue to use the dedicated tip line should they have any information at all that would assist us in the investigation.
So, what happened to the little girl? Remember, they removed some refrigerators out of her house, the previous home that they lived at, but that house had been, they had vacated that house like approximately a year prior to that. So, what, if anything, did they find in those refrigerators that had been obviously used by other people, like in the meantime? Or did they store something? They must have found something.
Again, that dedicated tip line is 603-203-6060. I'll say it again. That number is 603-203-6060, and that phone line is manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Again, thank you all for being here today. I will now hand it back to the Attorney General for some closing comments. General.
This guy looks like a 1960s mobster
Thank you,
from
Chief.
like
And
the
thank you
southern.
again to you and your team for all of the work
I don't know.
that you put into this case and for the work yet to come.
It's his hair, I think.
We have a lot of work ahead.
He's got that little
But we will
pompadour.
continue our work to seek justice for Harmony and all those who loved her. Before I close, I do want to acknowledge the work of our team at the Attorney General's office.
It took them
especially
long
Senior
enough,
Assistant
though,
Attorney
no?
General Jesse
I don't
O'Neill
know.
has been on this case from the beginning, and Senior Assistant Attorney General and Homicide Unit Chief Benegatti.
I guess that's
Both
it.
have
Like
worked
and
closely
subscribe.
tirelessly with Chief Aldenberg and the
I feel bad for this community in general because no one should have to see that, right? The Bible says nobody suffers alone. We all suffer together. So whatever they're going through, we're actually seeing and going through ourselves. Because, I mean, it's never good when a child goes missing. Never. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out your local shelters. Make somebody's home happy and by sharing a dog and